Hi, this is Kimberly Melissa, and this is my friend on to Hoang from Washington, D.C. here to visit. So, this is the end of her fourth night here, and she'll be leaving early in the morning. So we couldn't let her go without getting an interview with her. So here she is. She is a graduate of Living Light Culinary School in Fort Bragg, California. In fact, she made it all the way through the gourmet raw chef class. So she went twice as long as me. She even got the raw desserts. And she has a website. And maybe we'll just ask Tu a little bit more about this. So, Tu, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
So we met at Living Light Culinary School, and about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And how long had you known about raw food?
Let's think. That was 2009.
Mm-hmm.
No,
10.
10. Sorry, 2010, 2009. I would say about 2008.
Wow.
Or so. I was living in Bangkok, Thailand, and actually, I heard about raw food, like, I don't know, many years ago, maybe 15 years ago. There was a raw foods restaurant in Washington, D.C. I had read about it, and I thought it was the weirdest concept ever. I was like, God, how awful. It's like, who would eat that, not cook anything higher than 100 and whatever, 5 or 18, 10 degrees. And I was like, God, raw food? Ugh. So, 15 years later or so, I was living in Bangkok, and then I went to this spa on an island to relax, to get a detox.
Nice.
You meditate, do yoga, kind of sit on the beach, kind of thing.
And they do the colonics too?
Yeah, they do everything. And it was there at the restaurant. It's called the Spa at the beach in Samui. And it was there. The restaurant had cooked food and raw food. So I tried a couple of dishes, and I think I talked to a lot of people who were raw. And then I didn't do very much with it, but that's how I, got started. And then I went back to the same spa 6 months later and stayed longer. And then soon after that, I experimented with green smoothies. And then the same year, I went back to the spa for the third time, I think. Yep.
Wow.
The third time. And by this time, it was like 2009. Yeah, Christmas of 2009.
Wow. So you'd just been to Bangkok right before school.
Yeah, I was living in Bangkok.
Living there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I went back to the spa, sat on the beach, meditated, did all that. And I was like, I decided not to finish my dissertation to get a PhD. I was like, what am I going to do with my life? And it came to me, and I decided I'm going to do something with raw food. And that's how I decided to go to Living Light. I went home and I Googled raw food school USA. And it came up with, like, there's a place in Florida, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I almost went there. I'm still thinking about going there, maybe.
I forgot the name.
Gideon Graff, right? I can't remember the name, but that's the owner.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And Nadia from our program went there.
Oh, good. Oh.
Somebody else went there. Anyways.
So you found out more about it.
Well, yeah, and then I saw Living Light, and then I was like, oh, the other one it's more focused on healing people and health education, more so than living light. And I'm more interested in the cooking aspects of it, or preparing food, I should say. And I wasn't sure, and then I don't know where I saw this, and I saw that Russell James had gone to Living Light. Maybe on his website, that was it. So I emailed Russell James, and I said, oh, I read about your
Isn't that Karen Noller's star pupil?
I don't know.
Seems to be.
Yeah. So I emailed Russell James. I asked, what do you think of Living Lights? Did you enjoy your experience? Would you recommend it? He emailed back. He said, yes, go to Living Light. So that's what I did.
Neat.
Yeah. It was a good program, very intense, especially the first couple of weeks. But worth it.
Well worth it. We went to Portland on Friday and checked out a wonderful vegan cafe up there, and they had a lot of raw options. So you'll have to check back to yesterday's video, and you can see that. So actually, we felt much more positive about the place than maybe it looks.
Yeah, because we have pretty high standards.
Yes.
We know what we like.
We know what we like, and we know how to make raw food, so.
Right.
And we know how to make it to our liking, so. But it was good, and the selections were very impressive. But we won't talk about that right now.
But we can.
Yeah, but we can.
It's a cute little place. I recommend it.
Yeah, me too.
Well, plus in Portland, I guess we haven't done that much research, but there aren't too many raw places.
In fact, I'd love it if they were down here in Eugene. Yeah. They had a very impressive, nice size
Falafel wrap.
Yep, falafel wrap.
You'll have to try their pad thai next time.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
something else.
Oh, yeah. So, it's been a year since Raw Chef School, and what have you done since then?
What have you done lately?
Yes.
Well, let's see. So after Living Light, well, I knew I wanted to do something with it. I wasn't sure. And
I'm afraid they won't be able to hear you.
oh, sorry.
Or maybe we can move this up. Come on, folks. Come a little closer. There.
Well, I knew I wanted to do something with raw food, but I wasn't sure. But I think I had a feeling it would have to be raw desserts because I love eating raw desserts. So, and I had a feeling, and my intuition, my gut instinct is like still raw desserts at the end, and still is to this day. And so I launched a website. I started teaching raw food at Whole Foods.
Check below for the website. Joy Bliss Raw, right?
Raw. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Joy Bliss Raw with under.
.com.
Yeah, .com. And I'll post it down below.
Yeah. So, and I started
And
teaching.
she's going to be coming out with a monthly newsletter. I just want to be sure to get this in. And this next one's going to be on nettles. Okay.
Yeah, nettles and probably cacao. I mean,
Oh, nice. Perfect.
cacao nettles. Cacao.
Now, if we can blend the two in a brownie or a fudge, wouldn't that be
Yum.
perfect?
Yes. You have a lot of nettles. You
Yes,
can
I
that.
do. I can send some home with you. Oh, no, they might think.
No.
Who knows?
Oh. Yeah.
What is this mess?
So so I have website teaching, and I've participated in a couple of raw food festivals, and the last one last fall, the Green Festival in DC, that was a last minute decision, and so it was there's a fly in this room.
Sorry.
It's like a helicopter. That was fun. A lot of work, but fun. it forced me to try different recipes and package it and do all that. So
I was so impressed with how fast you got ready.
Oh my god!
And that you were able to do it.
A 1 week.
And she works full time on top of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I started working full time. So it's been it's a juggle, I guess. It's like juggling oranges.
There's nobody more capable. I think you have more get up and go than anybody I know.
I am a horse.
Yes. She's the year of the fire horse.
Fire.
Yeah. What's your and a Libra?
And a Libra, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So what I like to do is make. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this. Focus on 1 or 2 raw desserts and produce them, make them, and sell them to local health food stores. Because at the Green Festival, I had a lot of positive feedback from people, and they kept asking me, where can I get this locally?
Wonderful. And what was it?
Brownies and fudge.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think
perfect.
Yeah. There is a need for. I mean, there
is.
There is a
everywhere.
Need. You can find raw desserts at some of the stores, but there's still a need. Not a need, but yeah, I guess you call it need. People want to eat healthier but still eat something.
And just because there's one kind doesn't mean maybe they'd like yours much better. I think so. Yeah. We do.
It's true. So coming up.
Oh, she made some tonight. In fact, we'll have a video on that too.
Well, I have I guess you call it an appointment with a local health food store in a couple weeks, where they're gonna sample whatever I want to bring to the table and talk about where to go from there. So we'll see.
Very nice. Yes.
Yeah. So those are my plans.
That's wonderful.
To plug along.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself in 1 year? Oh my God, we're up to 12.49.
Is that long? Yes. You can edit. In 1 year,